morning was missing. He tossed the soggy napkins into the trash. "What brings you to my neck of the woods?" Was that his polite way of asking what the hell she was doing in his regular coffee shop? Well, it wasn't her fault he'd shown her his favorite place when they dated, and it certainly wasn't her fault that they made the best latte this side of 42nd Street. "I'm meeting with the bride-to-be soon. You?" "On my way to work, like always." Just like him to imply she should know better than to come here at his usual time. It had been a year already. How was she supposed to remember his exact commute to work each morning? She peered over his shoulder at the guy with the camera hanging around on the street out front. She groaned. "He's here for you, and not us, right? Not that there's an us anymore." She cleared her throat, then nudged her chin toward the windows. Or a real celebrity sighting nearby? Cole glanced back, then shrugged. "I can't see why they would be here for us. We're old news." When they'd dated, they had been splashed across page 6 a few times, and occasionally a tabloid put in a snippet about somewhere they'd been or something they'd done. She'd never really figured out the public's fascination with them. She designed dresses. He ran a magazine. Big deal. But for whatever reason, they'd often been news. It was the one thing in their relationship she didn't miss. "Totally old. Moldy old." "Shut up. I don't know why we were ever newsworthy to begin with. It's not like you're George Clooney and I'm Vera Wang or anything." "Speak for yourself. I'm still one of the magazine industry's most eligible bachelors, according to Forbes at least." He chuckled with a smug expression. Cole Benton belonged to the Benton family, an American dynasty of billionaire entrepreneurs whose ties to the country dated back more than a century. Cole's father owned a magazine empire that rivaled Condé Nast, and Cole, his eldest heir, had the right combination of money, smarts, and stunning good looks to capture People magazine's attention on at least a monthly basis. His comment pierced her chest like a hot dagger. Of course, he was still an eligible bachelor since he didn't want to marry her or anyone else. "Still playing the field, huh?" She forced a casual laugh and patted him playfully on the shoulder. "No settling down for this guy." "Nope. What about you? I don't see a ring on that finger. Haven't snagged a husband yet?" She hoped to relieve the sudden tension building in her shoulders with a shrug. "Oh, I dabble here and there." "I do enjoy a good dabble." He winked. Trust him to turn an innocent conversation into dirty talk. She swatted him again across the hard muscles of his upper chest and rolled her eyes, exaggerating her annoyance. She'd enjoyed a good dabble now and then, too, but had been dabble-free since their relationship ended. "You always did," she mumbled. "What was that?" "Nothing." Glancing around, she spied the ladies' room in the back corner. "I'd love to stay and chat, but I really should get cleaned up if I'm going to make it to my meeting without being too late." They eyed each other awkwardly for a second. What was the right etiquette for parting from an ex? "See you around," he said. "Yeah, see you soon." She added a wave as he walked away. "What? See you soon? Not if I can help it." Cole strode through the office, smiling and offering quick greetings as he went. He enjoyed the hum of the editing floor. Something about the creativity of the space and the collaboration of his employees working together really energized him, making him excited for the next issue of Exclusively Yours to hit the shelves. As he glanced around the office at his hard-working, loyal staff, he prayed there would be many more issues to come. He knew subscription numbers were down, but when his financial heads called an emergency meeting, he feared it was worse than he originally thought. Cole pushed open the door to a room of stoic colleagues staring back at him. "Great. Gentlemen," he said in greeting, taking his seat at the head of the table. He sat forward and leaned his elbows on the edge of the polished mahogany wood. "Give it to me straight. How bad is it?" "Bad," Bruce said. "We're looking at major downsizing in the next quarter if we don't find a way to turn the numbers around." "How much downsizing are we talking exactly?" he asked. This was